Welcome to Action Hound Media, the site and channel all about action. Life's boring, get some more action into your life. All right, this week we are talking about Escrima quick footwork. All right, in Escrima there is traditional footwork, which is more flat-footed, very functional, but it's more flat-footed. But we're also going to go over quick footwork, so you can move fast with the stick. So if you're in a Escrimador and you're getting into competition, or if you just want to be able to move fast in a real combat situation, you got to watch this video because we're going to go over quick footwork. I'm a lefty. My stick is usually going to be in my left hand, but I should be able to fight with both hands. But we'll go lefty. All right. I always keep my stick in between me and anybody I'm fighting. So this is my stick, this is my live hand. This live hand is always up. And usually you want to keep the stick moving because the hand is a target, all right? So this is my stance. I'm pretty flat-footed, right? So the first type of footwork we're going to go over is triangle footwork, all right? There's a male triangle, which has a point to it. It actually looks like an upside down V, but that's the male triangle. And then there's a female triangle, which is a regular V, okay? So there's two kinds of triangles in Escrima. First, we're gonna go over the female triangle. So this is the female triangle. It's a V. I'm gonna just do the female triangle footwork, all right? What you're gonna do is take a step back to the center corner and then put your right foot forward like that, all right? So then my stick's in the right hand, all right? So once again, I bring my foot back to the point over here, and then I'm in my left stance, okay? And then again, so this is the female triangle, all right? And this is a female triangle with switches. Now, what is the purpose of the female triangle? Well, we're gonna go over that in a minute. The purpose of the female triangle is actually so you know how to zone out when somebody's attacking you. So when somebody swings a stick at you, there's something called an arc of power. So if I'm swinging the stick like this, there's an arc of power. Now, the arc of power is in the middle range of the strike. At the beginning, it's not so hard. At the end, it's not so hard, but the most power is in the middle. When you zone out like this, you're reducing the power that's coming at you, all right? So he's gonna come in and he's gonna do an angle one strike right here. Yeah, so he's gonna do an angle one strike. When he strikes, I'm gonna zone out. See, his power is over here. But because I zoned out, I negate his power and I zone out and I keep away from the full brunt of his stick. And that's it, that's it. Thank you so much. So the female triangle, primarily used as a defensive type of footwork to zone out and get an angle on somebody, but not necessarily. It could be offensive also. Here we are, right? Female triangle, all right? But then we can also go to the male triangle, right? So here I am in the male triangle, male triangle, male triangle, male triangle. All right, so in the male triangle, we'll stick to the male triangle first. Here I am in my stance, I'm in the male triangle. We could also strike from here. So I switch, and then I strike, all right? Switch, strike, switch, strike, switch, strike. And then we can go to the female triangle, back here, right? I can strike from this side, go to the left, right? This way, and this way, okay? Those are your basic male and female triangle footwork. So that's the triangle footwork. And if you notice, it looks like a diamond, right? So if you put it all together, it becomes diamond footwork, all right? Because I was just doing it. So if you could start from here, you could go in here, you could go over here, you could go over here, all right? So then you go all four corners of the diamonds, all right? The male, also with the male triangle, it could be advancing, all right? So here I am in my right stance. I could just advance like this. I'm in the left, right? I'm like this, all right? So I could be advancing, right? Or I could be retreating, right? I could be retreating. And then there's also pivots, right? So if you're fighting with the stick and you're in your righty lead right here, you can also pivot. So what you could do is take a step, and now I'm facing one of the walls right here, right? And then if I step back, I'm in my lefty stance, right? Moving my stick around, I step, and then I pivot, I'm facing this way. So we could also do pivots, right? Pivots like this. Pivots like this, all right? So I don't want to get into the pivots because then it gets really complicated, so we're gonna move on from there. All right, so we just went over triangle footwork, diamond footwork, all traditional Escrima footwork. It's more flat-footed. It's more about learning your angles. It's more about zoning out. It's more about forward attacking and rearward retreating. But now we're gonna do some quick footwork. The quick footwork basically comes from boxing. The boxers have the quickest footwork, so we're gonna adapt some of the boxing footwork into the Escrima, all right? So one of the things a boxer does is they have somewhat of a robber sharp, all right? So you're always lying with the feet, even with the sit. So if you're at a competition or real world combat, you want to be on your toes, all right? So from here, I'm on my toes, I'm nice and loose, just doing a rocky shuffle. And I can strike from here, all right? Usually when I come forward, I could strike like that, right? So when I put weight on the front foot, I hit, right? Weight on the front foot, I hit it, all right? So from there, if I back up from the rocky shuffle, you can advance with your strike. So I hit, rock the shuffle, I hit, rock the shuffle, I hit, right? So from here, you can also go backwards. I hit and retreat, right? I hit and I retreat. I hit and I retreat, all right? So wherever you're going, you're gonna be stepping towards that spot, all right? So if I'm going forward, I would be stepping with my rear leg, right? If I'm going backwards, I'm gonna be stepping with my back leg. So like a boxer, I'll push off my rear leg to come forward, and when I'm going backwards, I'm pushing off my lead leg to go backwards, all right? All right, so that's forward and back, but there's also sideways, right? So if I want to go to the right, I'm going to step with the right and strike. Step with the right and strike. Step to the right and strike. And if I'm going to the left, I'm going to go step with the left and strike. Step to the left and strike. Step to the left and strike, all right? So here, I'm back in the rocker shuffle. Step to the right, strike. Step to the right, strike. Step to the right, strike, all right? Now go back the other way. Step to the left, strike. Step to the left, strike. Step to the left, strike. All right, so now we got forward and backward movement. We got side to side movement, all right? And then, and like with regular boxer, man, you got your pivots, right? You can strike like that, come back this way, strike, through off the rocket shuffle. I can pivot, strike. I can pivot back, strike. I can pivot over here, strike, all right? So that's basically it. So you basically incorporating boxing footwork to move faster in Escrima, but all the other concepts from Escrima also still apply, all right? So if I'm fighting like this and somebody attacks me, I could zone out and then I'll be in a position to counter, right? And if I'm fighting over here, I'm into my lefty, I could zone out and then I could counter like this, all right? All right, so let's see the footwork with me hitting a bag. With the female triangle again, I could block and then I could count. All right, so that's zoning out with the female triangle. Now I could come this way. Let's say I'm in the righty stance. I could block and then I could count. All right, so that's the female triangle footwork. Now in the male triangle, like I said, it's more offensive. So I'm in my righty stance. I want to hit the guy in front of me. I'm just pretty much just pressing him with my triangle footwork, my male triangle footwork. So here we are. All right. And then if I wanted to go from to a lefty stance, I quick switch like this. And then you can move around the bag. Get it. That. And you can move around the bag. Okay. So that pretty much wraps it up for Escrima quick footwork. So use your boxing footwork to get you faster with the stick.